So the name comes from...
That's nice, like that.
Yeah. So Max's garage. We're all from Scotland, obviously, and in the place that we're from in Scotland, there's not much to do. So Max right here has a garage at the bottom of his garden, and we all literally sat and DJed techno in that garage for like 3 years straight, basically. And at the back of the garage, there is a lane, and we all come up and down that lane. So we all met at the top of the lane.
Man, I love that, man.
Yeah, bro. Trance in the house since I was really young, and these guys are the same. Everybody in Scotland's just mad for it because there's nothing to do. Do you know what I mean? Like mountains are cool, but they get boring after a bit. So you got to go mental, man. Do you know what I mean? And then it turns around and there's like 15,000 people just like pure screaming and shouting to my tune. So yeah, it's a solid start to my artist career, definitely.
Oh wow, man. Like, I actually did have a question, but it's just that story just grabbed me. I was like, oh wow, and then I'm like...
Welcome to the Spin Cycle Show, live on Slack City Radio.
Next up, we're joined by special guest. I think this is the second time they've been on the show. Thank you so much, Curbs. Yeah, buddy, thank you so much, man. We love that, man. Thank you so much. Guys, if you want to hear that, if your friends have missed that, you can hear that back. We're going to be getting that on the YouTube and on SoundCloud and everything else. So, next interview, guys, fresh. I don't know how long you guys have been around the block for. What is your name and how did you guys come across about that name?
So we're called TOTL. We're a collective that do techno based in Brighton. The name, it looks like Total, but it's pronounced TOTL because it stands for top of the lane. So the name comes from...
That's nice, like that.
Yeah. So Max's garage. We're all from Scotland, obviously, and in the place that we're from in Scotland, there's not much to do. So Max right here has a garage at the bottom of his garden, and we all literally sat and DJed techno in that garage for like 3 years straight, basically. And at the back of the garage, there is a lane, and we all come up and down that lane. So we all met at the top of the lane.
That's amazing, man. I love that, man.
Yeah, bro.
So what is your names? Sorry, I was very rude there. Please, can you introduce yourself, guys?
That's cool, bro. That's cool. I'm Jack Jeffrey.
My name's Max Mound.
Hi, I'm Matthew Johnson.
There you go.
It sounds like Michael Jackson or Michael
Jackson.
Hi, I'm Michael Jackson. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, there's a few missing at the moment, but they're at work, on holiday, etc. There's 6 of us, but we've just got 3 representing here.
Yeah. Man, that's actually what I like, because there are a couple of other collectives. They might not go on a show if the whole full set is not there. So I'm like, dude, say even if there's 2 of you there, you can still go and rep the band pretty much, innit?
Of course, yeah, because we all have different roles, and we're definitely the most vocal out of the 3 anyway. So we run the show anyway, basically.
That's nice.
The other ones are just the looks.
Man. Tell me a little bit more about yourself. How old are you?
I'm 25. These guys are like...
I'm 24.
24.
Yeah, 24 too.
All mid-20s techno heads.
So how did you get into techno?
So in Scotland, it's very different. Everybody just basically listens to like hard dance music and techno anyway, and always has done. Like you'll go to like a 40th birthday party, and the DJ will be whipping out hard style, and everybody will be loving it. Like literally, like old school hard trance, all that sort of stuff is all the rage. Like you get GBX on a Friday night, and it's literally just like hard dance music, hard style, proper like kind of up tempo, harder stuff, and everybody just bang into it all the time. You know, my mum's played not hard trance necessarily, but trance in the house since I was really young. These guys are the same. Everybody in Scotland's just mad for it because there's nothing to do. Do you know what I mean? Like mountains are cool, but they get boring after a bit. So you got to go mental, man. Do you know what I mean? I've literally been into it my whole life. I got into a darker style of techno more recently, obviously with the kind of new wave and the new sound coming around after COVID. The one moment I seen Charlotte DeWitt doing a techno set at Creamfields, and I walked out and I was like, that's it. My life's never going to be the same. I'm literally now obsessed with techno, and I basically haven't listened to anything else since. I was already into like hard style and hard dance. And these boys have been into it kind of our whole life, but recently we've got into the new kind of harder, more melodic techno sound.
So what brought you to Brighton?
So I'm a student. I'm doing a degree at BIM. I'm doing music business and music production joint honours. I just really like Brighton. I've got a mate who's from here, so I visited him and was like,
this is the place.
I was like, this is the place. Well, I actually hated it at first. I was like, it's grotty, I don't like it, I don't get it. I spent like 5 hours here, and then I was like, yeah, okay, it's the best place in the UK. It's got to be. It's unreal. The only thing that was missing was a techno scene, but luckily there is one now.
Yeah, it is actually starting to grow, actually, to be fair.
Sure.
What brought you to Brighton?
Well, initially we came down to visit Jack because he was studying here, so obviously we were all mates in Scotland. And we came down to visit and then fell in love with the place also. Like straight away, like we were here for a few days, and then we could already picture ourselves like living here. So as time went on, Jack was looking for a new place, and then he just said, he was like, would you guys actually want to come down and live here?
Sick, man.
So we did. We just went for it, and it's honestly the best choice I've ever made, for sure, hands down. I love Brighton so much.
Man.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same story. Just came down for a visit and then realised Brighton was the centre of the universe. So just you know, it was a no-brainer to move down. Like, there's just always something to do. Like Jack was saying, there's nothing to do back home, so it was like a really big change, and you know, it really just. Yeah, it was centre of the universe. It was just definitely, no brainer.
Yeah, place to be.
What's the most thing you like about Brighton?
The openness of the people and the beach. The beach is
The beach, yeah. Oh, mate, summertime beach.
Literally, it's unreal. Well, it's hard to choose. I think my favourite thing about Brighton is probably the versatility of the city. Like, there's so many different things you can do and go and see. Like, even literally just going a walk, you never know what's going to be around the corner because everyone here is absolutely mental, same as us. That's why we moved here. And like, you got the lanes, you got the beach, you got the pavilion. Like, there's always like a mad house party and all that. There's just stuff going down. There's just so much like culture and appreciation for things that are different, which isn't something you get in many other places in the UK, especially up north. People were quite closed, and you sort of get celebrated the more you fit in. Whereas down here, like the more out there,
the more that you're not, then
exactly. It's like that's
like the complete reverse, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. People celebrate difference, which is really cool.
Yeah, for sure. I love like the personality in Brighton. Like it just feels so alive. Like it's not like, I don't know, London's like, you know, it's nice, but I feel like it's very grey and like kind of, I don't know, robot-y. But I feel like Brighton's like just bursting with life. And
mate,
just, like,
Brighton's sunshine, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
they've not even been here for the summer yet. They literally they got here.
You guys would love it for the summer, man. Trust me.
Summer's gonna be crazy, bro.
Mate, summer's gonna be crazy. Is the duration of the night time is not very like long, but like right now, for example, by 5 p.m. it's already dark. But just obviously in the summertime, it's still like 10 o'clock and it's like light.
Yeah. Sitting on the beach still.
Mate, go on the beach, go for a rave. You just walk across the street and you're straight on the beach. Have another rave there. You know what I mean? Walk across, have breakfast.
Have another rave.
Yo, my God. You were telling me about, is a very rude. What is your name? Jack, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jack, when was your last release?
So my last release was also my first release. It was on the 24th of November. And it was a hard trance remix of So You Know by Overmono. Well, it wasn't a remix. I got the sample cleared, so it is just Jack Jeffrey, So You Know. But I sampled the vocals and quite a bit of the rest of the song. And then so that was my first one. It's doing quite well. So I've got a few other ones lined up, but they're just getting mastered and stuff like that. So they're almost ready. So yeah, I got one track out and then quite a few others in the pipeline.
So self-release?
No, it was on a San Francisco-based label called the Acid Mind Recordings. We've got a good platform. They've released loads of good music. I've been playing their music literally since I started DJing techno. So it was good to be amongst the names that get
How did that come about?
So I was literally just, because I was going to do it as a self-release, because I do obviously a music business and stuff through my course, so I thought I could probably do it, but I was DMing it around just to see if I could get it downloaded by people and get some support, and then Acid Mind got back and were like, yeah, we want to release it, give us a few days.
Sick.
Cleared the sample, boom, got it out. So yeah, literally it was kind of random to be fair, but I was like, definitely, it's a great platform. They put a lot of work in for the promotion with like social media stuff and that, and it's done well. So it's gotten quite a few playlists. It got played at Warehouse Project by Nur Jabber and the Depot, which is the big massive stage. So getting that video was it was mad. I leapt out my bed. I was like Peter Pan or something flying around my room.
Yeah, man, I could imagine.
Yeah, it was mad. It was proper surreal because I've been visualizing the moment where I get sent a video of my tune getting played, and I got sent a video of it getting played in E1 in London, and then I DM'd Nur Jabber, who was playing for Context, which is my favourite promotion. I've literally been to Europe to go to their techno raves and that, and they were doing a thing at Warehouse Project, so I DM'd her and I was like, oh, if you played it at E1, if you do play it at Warehouse Project, can you send me a video, because I love Context and obviously I would want to see that. And then she just posted it on her Instagram. It was like, I posted it, the crowd reaction was nuts. So it's a video, it's hard playing it, and then it turns around and there's like 15,000 people just like pure screaming and shouting to my tune. So yeah, it's a solid start to my artist career, definitely.
Oh wow, man. Like, I actually did have a question where it's just that story just grabbed me. I was like, oh wow, and then I'm like, oh, what was the next question?
It was sick, man. It was a proper surreal feeling. So I just need to get more out there. I had writer's block for a little bit there with like, I'm still at uni obviously, so I've got like loads of assignments and stuff, but I'm back in the flow getting tunes done.
So what's it like doing music and being in relationship? Do you guys?
Yeah.
What's that like? Are you guys in a relationship? Are you guys single? Or
nah, I'm married.
Just come out or
married to the game, mate. Married to the game. Literally, I'm too obsessed with music to have time for anything else. So like, we have fun at the weekend, blow off steam like that, and then it's literally just obsessed with music. I'm literally I'm in a relationship with hard dance music.
Yeah.
Me too. That's Max Kiss anyway.
So you're married.
The same. We all love it. It's just like, can't separate it.
Yeah, we're basically in a relationship with each other. There's like 6 of us, so we all just live in the gap and then just listen to tunes, and then whatever happens. Know what I'm saying?
We all live in the same house as well, so we get stuff done like all the time.
Mate, yeah, I could imagine, man.
Yeah, techno and different techno on each floor of the house.
Yeah, because most of us are producers as well. So you like, it's like
that is sick, man.
What's the slide called? called that like goes down in a spiral? It's like a helter skelter of techno. Like there's like 4 different floors, and you just walk up the stairs and you just hear like different BPMs, different. Everyone's making tunes. As you can imagine, our neighbours absolutely love us.
For sure.
We haven't had any funny letters from the council or anything.
Yeah, I promise.
Mate, I could imagine that house would be like mad.
Yeah, it's bouncing because we've got a basement as well, and then we got like CDJs and a wee sound system in the basement. And so it's just like literally all the time. We call it the techno bunker because we just go in there.
So guys literally just raving all the time.
Literally 24/7, 365. Techno stays on my mind, I swear. It's just literally, it's an obsession for all of us. It's class.
So do you guys film this?
Well, when we're mixing in the gaff.
Yeah.
So we're TOTL. We do events at the moment. We've just had our 4th one there, and then we're starting to do branch out into clothing. We're going to be like doing fashion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to
So
use.
is that what you're wearing right now? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wearing our first batch of t-shirts at the moment.
Nice.
We just gave a few of them out. I think we gave like 20 out at the event. Just gave them out for free. And then we're going to be starting to sell them soon. We'll get some other products and stuff. But it's going to be, it's not just going to be merch. It's going to be like serious fashion. Like we're going to proper design like really cool clothes. And then we're going to use like, you know, footage of us because we have a pretty hilarious life. We literally just go from party to party at the weekend. We see loads of mad stuff. So we're just going to document it all, document our journey, rep the brand, see what happens.
Yeah, but we try and film as much as we can. Like even just as like going outside and kicking about, like we can get a lot of cool shots, like drone shots and stuff. Like it's great fun. So we want to try and like show that kind of lifestyle and like, you know, not just be another like faceless, you know, techno kind of brand.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean?
You actually want to
have
like
some
be in the
personality.
forefront. Isn't it?
Literally
Yeah.
have a face as the icon.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, we're not. It's definitely not. Old school techno is very faceless, and it's about a DJ being in the corner of a dark, sweaty room, and you can't know what they look like. They have to mix 3 blocks away. But new school techno is not really like that. That's not really what we're all about. We're all about like having personality because you need it nowadays. You know what I mean? People buy into it, and we want to represent who we are as people. And we all have pretty big personalities, so we want to reflect that in the content that we create. When
you play, how do you guys split up the set?
Well, it's different every time. We all have different strengths as DJs, but we all play like kind of heavy stuff. Okay. It's good that there's a little bit of a variation, but we definitely exist in hard techno. Like our nights start at 140, quickly get to 150 and sort of stay there until the kind of closing sets. But we all kind of take shots. We've all closed one of the events, and then, you know, we've all kind of started earlier and stuff like that. But yeah, we split it up. We obviously get other local DJs in as well. So it's just a case of programming with trial and error to kind of see. But it's full power basically all night anyway. So
no, like what I mean is like, how long do you guys play for example? Is it like for 1 hour or 2 hours? And then say if there's like 4 of you on that night, how do you guys, do you know what I mean? How do you guys navigate that?
Well, we've done every set's been an hour, but at our event on Friday we did there was 2 back-to-backs, and both of them were an hour and a half. So I went back-to-back with Lebby, and then Jordan, who isn't here, went back-to-back with Dora. So they started with like a hard groove thing for an hour and a half. So yeah, because I think back-to-backs has to be a bit longer than an hour, so you can get into the flow. So yeah, usually an hour if it's one DJ, and then back-to-back an hour and a half.
When it is an hour, how do you do it?
How do we do what?
So say for example, so I want to book you guys for an hour, and it's like 3 of you. How do you guys do your? Although
we're part of a collective, the collective is more about the brand. Like as individual DJs, we sort of like kind of do it in different ways, and it depends when you're going to be playing in the night. Like for my sets, I always prepare based on where I am in the lineup, who the rest of the lineup is, and what the programming is. But yeah, I mean, so in terms of preparation, if that's what you're asking about, I like to start like heavy-ish and then end heavy. Basically, that's my sound.
Yeah. Jacob, who is on holiday just now, he plays like a lot more like hard groove kind of stuff. So he's like usually like programmed to be near the start of the event, so we can like ramp up the energy like as it goes on. Whereas me and Jack are like more kind of like heavier, like more like closing kind of night, like for like the energy and stuff. So, but yeah, as DJs, we'll have like different strengths and stuff, and it works out really well for that reason. Like for the programming, like it usually turns out to be like a very, you know, like well paced night rather than just like, you know, straight heavy techno straight away. Like we like to ease into it rather than just going, you know, crazy
straight into that crazy shit.
Yeah.
Because you still got the rest of the night.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like you have to like ramp it up well. Like and I feel like we do a good job of doing that. Like each event we have thrown, that's kind of the way we've done it. We've like programmed it so the energy does like slowly ramp up. And like we'll do the same whenever we book like a local DJ. We'll like fit them into the program, like depending on like what kind of style they play and stuff. So yeah.
When's your next event?
So the next event that we have booked in is August, but we're just trying to get another date before that. We had like 4 booked there, and we just wanted to get them out of the way so that we could use the kind of smaller venues that we've been doing them in to prove to bigger venues in Brighton that we can fill them. So yeah, we've had 4. Two were in the Rossi Bar, one was downstairs in Volks, and then that one was in Waterbear, and every single one was a big success. So we're now using that portfolio of events to go and speak to bigger places. So we're looking for somewhere for before August. So if you are a nightclub and you're listening, let us know.
Yes. Dusk or whatever, I think.
Yeah, Dust. I played in there last week. It's a good venue. We're trying to. But yeah, I'm speaking to the people that are there, and we're going to see if we can organise something for there.
Yeah, definitely. You guys playing out anytime soon?
Yeah, we've got a few things coming up. I'm supporting BLK, which has just been announced. That's at the beginning of April. I don't have anything for the next few weeks, actually. No, I don't have anything for the next few weeks, but I've got a few really good support slots lined up. So you can check it out on my Instagram, Jack Jeffrey, 2_.
Jack Jeffrey.
Jack Jeffrey.
I love the accent, man. So, Jack Jeffrey and TOTL. You guys want to jump on the decks?
For sure.
Yeah?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, guys,
TOTL_UK_.
what is the Instagram? TOTL
_UK_.
Okay, guys, the Instagram is TOTL_UK_. Make sure you check these guys out on Instagram. It's all about some techno kind of style. Guys, just ease us in before you kill us with a thing, yeah? Because we still got a rest of the night to go, yeah? Okay. Yeah, spin it, baby.
Thank you for listening to the Spin Cycle Show. See you next week.